Welcome back to the Capital City Sports Network. Second intermission. A little bit of confusion when we left things off. A collision in behind the Clemson net resulted in a pane of glass being knocked loose. No one was hurt, fortunately, but we had to take about 15 minutes to get that pane of glass put back in there. So the result, 56.2 seconds from the second period, will be tacked on to the third period. The players have gone to the locker room. The Zamboni's about halfway done cutting the ice right now. So when they resume play, a 3-3 hockey game, a 20-minute and 56-second third period awaits us. The Gamecocks right now hold the advantage in shots, 37-24. Jake Badger's been fighting through an absolute blizzard of pucks. But Zach, what is that zone time advantage and shot advantage? What has that done for the Gamecocks in terms of momentum?
Well, we've certainly seen the Gamecocks pick that up, that zone time. Keeping that puck in the offensive zone is crucial. It tires down that Clemson defense. And we've seen a couple of times where there's shots out in front, get deflected, bounce the right way, and they get put in behind Badger, who has been magnificent so far tonight.
The power play was a source of some headaches for the Gamecocks early on. They go 0 for 2, and they get into a little bit of penalty trouble. They have a power play goal scored against Jacob Vanderleest. That got Clemson on the board early on. But finally, thanks to a power play goal from Ronan Egan, made it 3-2 about halfway through that second period. Just 14 seconds later, Julian Reese scores his first goal as a Gamecock, gets us tied at 3, and that is how we will enter the third. We talk about Reese's line. Julian Reese centers Mike Bolger on the left and Chad Lazine on the right. Those guys have been buzzing all game long. You talk about an energy line. I think that's it, at least for tonight.
Yeah, and it's this influx of youth talent that South Carolina has been given this year. Bolger has been one of the most impressive players on the ice, making plays on defense and on offense. Reese, we talked about, has done a really good job. Did a great job in the scrimmage, got a couple points there, and we were expecting a lot out of him tonight, and he has performed up to standards. Really impressive from him. And Egan with the other goal, who is a veteran on this lineup, one of the assistant captains, and he has come through for his team as well.
First game with an A on his chest, and he's proven so far that he deserves to wear it. A bit of a quiet end to that period for Trip Russell. Things picked up a little bit early on in that second, but a couple of saves here and there. Again, 24 shots to South Carolina's 37. Russell hasn't seen as much rubber as Badger has. He's got to keep himself mentally in it, and he's done a good job of it so far. But if the Gamecocks want to have any success during those long lulls in play, Russell's got to have the mental strength to stay focused.
Absolutely. He's made a couple of big saves so far this game. We saw a couple where he stayed patient, sat with the puck, and didn't bite early, which isn't something you see from such young goalies. Some of the goalies last year struggled with rebound control. Trip Russell's done a good job so far tonight. But, yes, he's definitely going to have to play a pretty good third period to stop this Clemson onslaught in this tie game.
3-3 the score. When we come back, it'll be the start of the third period. The Gamecocks home opener here in Clemson, and it is definitely slated to be a solid end to this hockey game. When we come back, we'll bring you all of that here on the Capital City Sports Network presented by SGTV. Welcome back to Taylor's. Almost underway here in the third period. Jake Badger to our left, 34 saves on 37 shots. Trip Russell down to our right, 21 saves on 24 shots. 3-3 the score. Goals coming from Cam Mecca, Ronan Egan, and Julian Reese for South Carolina. A pair of goals for Jack Owen Turner and one for Jacob Vanderleest for Clemson. That's where we find ourselves. 56.2. We're going to play essentially the end of the second period, that time that was tacked back on for when the pane of glass was knocked out. Faceoff will come to the right of Jake Badger. It's an offensive zone faceoff for the Gamecocks. Julian Reese steps in to take the draw. McKeen has it played forward. Gamecocks out at the point. Pruden going to send this one back down right wing corner. Comes around for Reese. Comes out the left side underneath. Steps up. Loses the puck. John McKeen back the other way with some speed for the Tigers. 43 to go in this runoff period. McKeen pulls up in the circle. Tries to center one. Gamecocks have it with some speed. Bolger ahead. It's Julian Reese. One goal already. Shoots one and scores! Julian Reese on the breakaway gives the Gamecocks the lead. It's 4-3 South Carolina.
Yeah, that new sheet of ice is pretty slippery, Dillon. Clemson defender lost his footing and led to a 2-on-0 breakaway. We talked about Reese in the intermission, how he's been a key part of the team so far in his first game, played well in the scrimmage. And another big goal for him to take the lead here at the end of this second period.
Had a handful of points in that garnet and white scrimmage, and the scoring touch has not left him. Julian Reese, his second goal of the game. And the Gamecocks have the lead back for the first time since early in the first period. Tigers try to take it away, though. That puck skitters through the goal mouth. Trip Russell just missing getting the touch on that one. 22 to go in the runoff time from the second period. Neutral zone. They'll battle for it. Nick Baltus, Joe Halsey, and now it's Cam Mecca back the other way. Mecca rubbed off, picked up there by Egan. On the back end, centering pass back, and big save by Badger. What a stop. He got the paddle out to deny Egan. On the follow-up, puck loose in the slot. Swatted at there by Pruden. Finally, we get a stoppage and a breath.
Wow. Wow, what a save by Badger. That was one of the most impressive saves we've seen in college hockey. That was incredible. He spun around on the shot and got his paddle out. That was all stick, Dillon, and had the stick in the right place to keep that puck out of the net. Biggest save of the night for Badger.
24 square feet of net staring at Ronan Egan. And just a couple of inches of wood separated the Gamecocks from a 5-3 lead. Great stick by Jake Badger. Hit him right on the R and the Warrior logo. What a stop. And so we get the stoppage from the runoff. We'll get a little bit of a breather here, although I doubt they need it. They just had 15 minutes to collect themselves. They'll switch sides, though. Trip Russell comes back down to our left. Jake Badger will occupy the net to his right. And after that big save, I doubt Badger wants to leave that net.
Oh yeah, you want to when you're hot like that, you want to stick with it. The goal was on his side there. What a play by Badger to keep this game at a 1-goal differential. Right now, the goal from Reese is the second time he's been assisted by Lazine. That young connection is getting hot here early on in the season.
Center ice faceoff awaits here as the official start of the third period. Michael Peak starts on the right wing with Ronan Egan at center, Cam Mecca on the left. Those guys have stayed together pretty much all game. And the faceoff won by the Tigers thanks to Nick Cheser. A collision in the Clemson zone down to our right. Gamecocks moving left to right. Back out it comes. Tigers going to try to move right to left. Taken at the center by Hickman. He'll tap this one back in too far for the stick of Michael Peak. D-to-D pass and the Clemson Tigers regroup. Skipping puck. Evades Hickman. Peters comes over to bail his defensive partner out. They'll battle for it along the near side wall. Mike Peak gets a shoulder up into the chops. He loses the puck. Tigers have it. It's Chazar. And a delayed penalty here. We've got a call. Hooking. And the Tigers go down. Andrew Butterfield headed to the box. And the Gamecocks to the power play. I believe it's Butterfield. Butterfield headed back to the bench.
It's
we'll
actually
see.
no, it's going to be Hickman.
Talk about a big swing. Gamecocks to the penalty kill now. Hickman, I'm sorry, the way he pointed, it looked like he was pointing right at Andrew Butterfield. I was a little confused. As the Y Butterfield headed back to the bench. Hickman in the box for 2 minutes, hooking the call. Gamecocks trying to protect a 1-goal lead here. Not even a minute into the period. Quick shot for the point. Save made by Russell. Rebound back in, and Russell gets across to make the stop. 2 big saves with the right pad. Trip Russell keeps us at 4-3.
Yeah, another quick chance. We saw that on another Clemson power play. Quick chance from the get-go for Clemson. And big save by Trip Russell.
This Tiger power play, excellent at getting things moving laterally. East to west through the zone, opens things up, opens up one-timers and shots. Point, shot, skipper goes wide. To the left of Trip Russell, picked up in the circle. Spinning down low, away from the stick check of Colin Burke. Tigers still have it. Out to the point. Played away from Joe Halsey. Gator Rudman gets in after it. Burke bats that one out of the air with a high stick. He can't play it. Someone's lost a mouth guard. Gamecocks finally clear. And all the way down in behind Badgers' net. They'll drop this one off. Coming out from behind the net, Schreiber with speed. Pants strap flapping in the breeze down the left wing. Loses the puck, though. A few stick handles too many. Puck kept in. Rudman, big collision with Lance Ralston. They keep it in again. Rudman battling for it. Comes free in the slot. Shot just wide. Past the right pad of Russell. Left wing point. They have it. Top of the circles now. Quick shot. Collision. Puck goes wide. Finally taken back out. Held in by Ralston. Left-handed shot. Save. Rebound taken there. And McGowan unable to get that puck out. They'll have to settle for the boards. At the point. Baltus the shot. Knocked down in front. Beautiful block there by Luke Rudman. And he blocks another one. Follow-up chance. Loose in the slot. They'll battle for it. It comes free to Owen. And he clears the zone. Solid effort by the Gamecock penalty killers. Luke Rudman sporting a few more bruises now. But that'll get him some pats from his teammates as he comes to the bench. 17:54 to go. 26 to go on the Tiger man advantage. Nice play by Julian Reese. He can score some goals. He can play a little D too. Back in the Tiger zone. They'll move right to left. Pruden handles the puck off the loose play. He'll send this one back out. Knocked down in the slot. Picked up. McKean shoots one. He hits the bar. Beautiful opportunity. Great steal by McKean, and he almost made him pay. Ringing one out into the netting. And 17:37, we'll have a stoppage.
Yeah, you can see McKean's facial expressions here, and he is very disappointed himself. So close to that one. Hit the crossbar. That goal over there has had a couple of posts and a crossbar now, and is certainly defending the goalies pretty well.
More musical of the two nets tonight. I actually don't think the post has been hit once down to our right. 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill for South Carolina. Reese wins the face-off back. Off the tie-up, it comes free. Oakley swats that one off the boards. Reese battles for it, gets it away from the official. He's got a chance, short-handed. Reese, 2-on-1 with Lazine. Reese shoots one off the glove. And a nice stop by Badger. Lazine gets after it. Penalty time expires. Gamecocks at full strength. Pruden at the point. Lets one go through traffic. Pruden gets knocked down. Puck comes all the way back around. Nick Chaser comes back. 2-on-1 for the Tigers. Chaser tries to center into the sky. He can't play that puck down. Isaiah Jackson, that puck was at waist level. Gamecocks, it's Lazine now. Back the other way. 3-on-2 develops. Knifed off his stick, picked up by Michael Peak. Joining the rush now, Tyler Oakley. Swap back in. A turning slapper by Oakley. Just trying to get that puck on net. He does. And Badger able to gobble that puck up for the face-off. Just under 17 minutes to go in the third period.
Yeah, Dillon, you're starting to see that tempo pick up a little bit. You see more aggressiveness on both ends. A lot of big shots on both ends. And as this third period winds down, I think we're going to see a lot of energy and a lot of action.
Everybody wants to win their opening game. Point shot by Parker West ends up in the glass. Gamecocks pouring it on here. Cam Mecca underneath. Comes together with Alex Schreiber. Schreiber, now Mecca comes away with it in the right wing faceoff circle. Comes free, Parker West pinches a little bit. He almost got caught there. Puck drifts out towards center ice. West comes back, redeems himself, chips the puck back in. Tigers go D to D. Gamecocks look like they want to get a line change. They can't do it. Tigers into the zone now. Offensive chance. Parker West comes back, and he'll be taken into the boards there almost by a teammate. Tigers have it. Butterfield tries to center. He ends up clearing the puck on his own rush there. Butterfield has it back again. Poked off his stick. Egan's got it. Egan going to take this one in back behind the safety of his net, facing pressure from Frankie Stapleton. Egan drops it off. McGowan picks it up, kicks it up from his puck to his skate, from his skate to his stick, and now this puck drifts all the way up into the netting inside Carolina territory, and we'll have another face-off here with under 16 to go in the period. Gamecocks still lead 4-3.
As Reese looks for his hat trick, had a chance earlier that we missed. Big shot out in front, went wide of the net. But that whole line of Lazine, Reese, and Bolger has been very impressive tonight.
Defensive zone draw for the Gamecocks. Owen Thomas wins it forward. He's got some speed. Loses the puck out to the left wing. Ben Smith has it with Thomas breaking. He'll send that one into the right wing corner. Thomas goes low, gets the puck. Peters tips it in front. Shot to the net, steered into the corner. Ben Smith has it again. Coming out, and I believe Badger got a stick on that play to break it up. In behind the Clemson goaltender, Baltus. Moves this one ahead. Owen Thomas on the takeaway. Loose in front. Powderly swatting at it. He can't get through. Underneath, again to the near side. Behind the plate, Ben Smith taken down. He got a high stick there. Nick Baltus going to be called. 2 for a high stick. Ben Smith draws the penalty. And a power play for South Carolina. Two guys came together with quite a bit of force. Baltus tried to go high on Smith, and he did. It was a pretty effective body check, but the stick got Smith up high. May have gotten under his face cage there, but Ben Smith going to step off and then step right back on. Smith's going to stay out for the power play.
This is a big power play for the South Carolina team. A chance to grab momentum in this third period and take a 2-goal lead. Power play, as we said earlier, has not been very impressive tonight, but we'll see what they have in store right now.
1 for 3. Gamecocks win it. Hickman can't hold it in at the blue line. He'll sauce one across for Peters on the regroup pass. They'll dish it ahead too far for Ben Smith. This is going to give the Tigers a chance to clear. He put it off the shin guard of Ben Smith. It drifts back in on Badger, and Ben Smith's getting wrapped up here after the whistle. He may have given Badger an extra tap on the pads just to try and stir things up here. He got wrapped up right away. And we'll see. It looks like Jacob Vanderleest did not like that one. Aiden Evans coming to his goaltender's rescue there. 15:06. Offensive zone draw for the Gamecock. Ben Smith's in the penalty box. Smith going to be penalized for that. We'll wait to hear the official ruling from the box.
I thought for sure there was going to be offsetting penalties there. But no, it's just Smith for instigating, I guess.
We'll see if Smith got, we'll see if he got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Right now, we'll skate 4-on-4 for 1:47. A short-lived Carolina power play. Turns into a chance for Clemson. Offensive zone, point shot, never got through. Egan taken out there. He got a stick down low, and again, delayed call. More players dive down. Finally touched up there. Off the stick of Joe Halsey. And another penalty, this time to Clemson. They'll call it interference. Egan draws the penalty. They will escort John McKeon off.
Who's been the highlight for this Clemson team so far offensively. Having him off the ice during this 4-on-3 is going to be crucial.
We go from 5-on-5 to 5-on-4 to 4-on-4, now 4-on-3. Oakley, Bolger, Egan, and Mecca, the 4 tapped by head coach Alan Serwa to run this interesting power play. 1:33 of 4-on-3. Mecca takes the face-off. Bolger comes through. 3 forwards out, 1 defenseman, and it's Oakley who's got the puck. Center point, he's going to hold up. Far side, Egan walks in, shoots one, saved by Badger. Into the corner, Mecca's going to have to go after it. He gets it, walks the line. Up top, winds, fakes the shot, goes back down low again. Quick shot, hit the outside of the cage. Looked like it may have gone in for a second. Kept in there. Egan, center point has it. Oakley comes down to his left. Egan going to walk, now dish it across. Oakley, the one-timer, just sent wide. Egan able to keep it in along the right side boards. Walks in, shoots one, just wide. Oakley has it, down along the goal stripe. Taken to the boards there, goes down. Bolger's got the puck. Bolger walks away. Egan's got it. Mecca wants it, has it. Right wing shot. Save made, rebound loose in front. Swatted at there by Badger. The puck goes down below the goal line. From the seat of his pants, Badger makes the save and covers the puck somehow underneath his glove and maybe his pad a little bit here. With 14:02 to go in the third period, 43 seconds on the 4-on-3. And we get a breather and a defensive zone face-off to the left of Jake Badger.
Yeah, impressive wraparound there to get that shot on Badger, but he shuts it down again.
Great zone time here by the Gamecocks. 4-on-3, there's a ton of ice to work with, and right off the draw, gloved by Badger. We will do it all over again. That extra room, extremely beneficial for South Carolina. They've been able to dictate the terms on this power play in a manner they haven't been able to on their 5-on-4 man advantages. Powderly works it free off the faceoff. Sends one across. Owen Thomas can't hang on to it. Right in front of the Clemson bench. He's going to wait. Sends one across, a saucer pass. Lays down for McGowan. Has trouble handling it. Sends one back across. Thomas going to wait. Taking it across a man. Backhander in front. Goes off a leg and gloved again by Badger. That puck just rolls up on Chad Lazine there. Nice move by Owen Thomas to curl one to the outside. Use the boards to take his way down. But a loose puck in front ends up being gloved by Badger again. 18 to go on the 4-on-3. Face-off, down. Tigers win it. Piechnik has it. He's hounded there by two Gamecocks. It's Lazine and Powderly. Joining the fray now, Isaiah Jackson. In the left wing corner behind Jake Badger. Puck finally rolls free, and it's sucked back into the scrum once again. Final seconds on the 4-on-3. Baltus is out. We'll skate 4-on-4. Thomas comes back to make sure Baltus doesn't get a breakaway. Down low, the puck stays. It's Lazine. 4-on-4 for 4 more seconds. Centers it. McGowan can't handle it. Sweeps one just through the net mouth. Just past the left skate of Badger. 5-on-3 now. Abbreviated power play for Carolina. They won't be able to do anything with it. Owen Thomas back down to our left here. Got to work things out of his defensive zone. Puck played out. Time expires on the penalties. We have an icing, and we're back at full strength here with 12:48 to go in the third period. South Carolina leads 4-3, thanks to a pair of goals by Julian Reese.
Yeah, now both teams get a chance to reset, go back to their game plans as it goes back to 5-on-5. We'll see who takes advantage of the 5-on-5 after the scramble of several penalties, teams switching on and off. But right now, Clemson with a chance in the offensive zone.
We'll see how long we stay at 5-on-5. We haven't been able to do it for very long here in the third. Offensive zone draw for Clemson. One forward. It's the new guy, Dutt. He'll move it back in. Scramble in front. The puck pops back out to the far side corner. Picked up again. Mike Dutt. Scramble in front. Loses the puck. Flips out into the corner again. To the boards it comes. Taken. Banged right back in. Powderly can't hang on to it. Dutt has it in the slot. Knocked out. And again, speak of the devil, another penalty. Slashing is the call. We await the guilty party. And the visiting penalty box door swings open. Chad Lazine booked on the minor. So we made it 11 at 5-on-5. We have another penalty. Chad Lazine in the box. Gamecocks get to flex their penalty kill muscles once again. Or depending on how you look at it, the Tigers get to flex their power play muscles again. Jacob Vanderleest working the center point. He has the Tigers' lone power play goal on the evening. McKeon to take the faceoff. Baltus, the left defenseman. Faceoff won by the Gamecocks. Peters knocked off the puck. He'll have some help here. Mecca battles for it, gets it, takes it out as far as the blue line, the red, and now shorthanded he comes. Cam Mecca poked off his stick. A nice defensive play there by Baltus. Shorthanded. Mecca rubbed out along the near boards. Baltus takes control of the puck, takes a couple of whacks here from Mecca. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to take another penalty, and he already did. Delayed penalty against South Carolina. Clemson brings it back in, finally touched up in front of Trip Russell. And just as we suspected, a slashing call to Cam Mecca. Minute 32 of a 5-on-3 power play coming up for Clemson. Biggest face-off of the game, just a few seconds away.
Yeah, not a lot Mecca's done wrong tonight. That slash is a big chance for Clemson right now as they have the 5-on-3 down 1. Huge chance for Clemson. If they don't capitalize, they lose a lot of momentum and a lot of spirits. So, big chance here for both teams.
It's an offensive zone penalty. You're already down a man. Not exactly a level-headed penalty there by Cam Mecca. Not that there are any level-headed penalties, but Schreiber, Vanderleest now for Clemson. In the offensive zone, out of the corner, McKean. Walks, looks for Vanderleest. Sends it across. Nice play by Colin Burke to get the stick in the lane. Redirect that puck out towards center. Baltus shovels a backhand pass ahead for McKean, waiting at the blue line. Steps in, shoots one, saved by Russell. He got a piece of it with the glove. Far side corner, Evans, center point. Vanderleest walks in. Shakes off a man. Save made by Russell. And he's going to hang on. An awkward save. It kind of handcuffed him a little bit, but a save nevertheless. And the face-off to his right.
Yeah, he was screened out in front by his own D-man. Saw that puck at the last second, and it went up high. Big save, good positioning by Trip Russell as he makes a couple saves on this extended 5-on-3.
A few apologetic stick taps there on the pads by Avery Pruden as to say, yep, that was on me. I was in your way. Offensive zone draw again, won by Clemson. Balta shoots, blocker save by Russell. Textbook blocker save there by the freshman out of Massachusetts. 42 to go on the 5-on-3. Julian Reese, one of the penalty kills. Puck comes loose in front. Never got a shot away. Peters tries to clear it out on the backhand. Batted down by one of the Tigers. Send one through the goal mouth. Racing over to get it is Pieknik. Pieknik watched below the goal line there. Coming out to help him is Michael Dutt. Over to the point now. Baltus sends one down low. Carroll unable to corral that puck. Taken away by Peters. Swatted at. Finally, Reese gets it as far as center. He skates out with it. Gets in there. Forechecking hard on this 5-on-3. 10 seconds to go on it. Reese's staple gun in the offensive zone on the penalty kill. 3 Clemson Tigers come out to get the puck. Reese taken down behind the play. Play continues. Out of the box is Chad Lazine coming on for him. Quick shot save made by Trip Russell. Just an attempt to get the puck on net there by Alex Schreiber. A whistle and a face-off here with 24 to go on the penalty to Cam Mecca as we approach the halfway point of period number 3.
Yeah, Trip Russell coming up big on this power play. A couple of big-time saves for him. Now 24 seconds to kill off if he wants to finish this extended 5-on-3.
Matt Owen, Owen Thomas, Avery Pruden, and Colin Burke, the penalty killers now. Isaiah Jackson out on the power play. Jake Vanderlee's working the far side half wall, sends it near side. At the point, Halsey, center point. Halsey gets it back, walks, shoots one. Knocked down in front, rebound batted, just one, they score! John McKeon on the backhand ties the game on the power play. It's 4-4.
McKeon again, he takes the first shot up high, bouncing off his head or neck area, and it fell down right at his feet, right in front of the net, and he buried it with the backhand to tie this game. Good job by McKeon, coming right off the interference penalty.
Second power play goal of the night for the Tigers. Joe Halsey had 13 assists last season. He's got 1 right now. That assist coming off the goal that was just scored. 4-4 the score. We continue to go back and forth. Michael Peak, Ronan Egan, and Cam Mecca on to get the ball rolling in the right direction for South Carolina. Mecca has it off the draw, walks in, shoots one, just catches the glass. In past the blocker, a Badger. Mecca spins off a check down low, has the puck taken into the boards. Out there by Owen Turner. Parker West in South Carolina territory. Forechecking, Jack Owen Turner. Off the boards, picked up by Ronan Egan. He's going to skate this one out of his own zone. Across center red and into offensive territory. Down the left side, Egan still with it, centers one. Loose, follow-up chance McGowan, and he's shut down right on the doorstep. Taken all the way back out. Cam Mecca kind of subbing in for Ryan McGowan on D. At least for the moment. He's going to wind this one up in behind his net. 9.5 to go. Third period, recently tied. Icing waved off. Egan has it below the goal stripe. Sends it into the slot. McGowan pulls it out, shoots one just wide. Waiting for the tip there. Almost was Michael Peak. Tigers come away with it from his knees. He'll play it up to his winger. Parker West steps in, keeps the puck in. And it's finally taken back away by Alex Schreiber. Rattled back across. Ryan McGowan chops at it, pops into the air. Schreiber along the far side now. Sweeps it back down low off the outside of the cage to the left of Trip Russell. Pops out in front. Russell gets the stick on it. Poking away at it on the left side of the cage. Finally, it's loose. Taken back by Ian Powderly with some speed. Powderly down the right side. Tries to make a move again. Gamecocks trying to stick handle through guys. And now Ben Smith gets crunched at the late penalty here. Boarding called. Smith went in awkwardly. Kind of stumbled and his head ended up hitting the boards. Just a poorly timed hit. But that's going to send Aiden Evans back to the penalty box. No, Jimmy Pieknik. Again, one of the premier penalty killers for the Tigers. Sends Carolina back to the power play.
Carolina with a chance to get this offense rolling. And who else do they send out but the Reese line, who has been very impressive tonight. We'll see if they can keep up their good performance.
These two teams living and dying on special teams tonight. We'll see who comes up stronger here. The faceoffs get more and more crucial as time gets less and less. Reese has it underneath the goal. He'll send this one. Far side, Bolger works the half wall. Pruden at the point, the right-handed shot, dishes it back low to Lazine. Pruden gets it back, dishes to Lazine again. Sends one across, looking for the one-timer, intercepted and wrapped all the way back down the ice by the Tiger penalty killers. Russell out of his net to play it. He kicks it. Kicks it ahead there to Avery Pruden. And now out off the stick, Tyler Oakley redirected in. Back out. Neutral zone. Tigers have it, flip it back in. Near side corner. 30 seconds already gone on the power play. Pruden has it. Watched closely by the forechecking Nick Chaser. South Carolina having a little bit of trouble getting this puck out of the zone, getting a controlled breakout here. He'll find Julian Reese. Tumbles down to the ice, puck somewhere underneath him in Clemson territory. Bolger's got the puck now. On his backhand, he walks through the slot, sends it across. Quick shot, save. Rebound, loose in front. Bolger can't get onto it. Lazine now underneath. Takes a hit. Still fending off two Tigers. Battling for the puck. Lazine has it pinned there with a skate. Pruden's going to hustle off for a line change behind the play. Swept all the way down ice. Hickman comes on for him. 44 to go on the man advantage. 7:15 in the third. 4-4 the score. Thanks to that game-tying goal from John McKeon. Might be the last rush here for South Carolina on the power play. Hickman dumps this one back in right as he gets to the blue line. Swept back out. Try to be held there on the backhand by Ben Smith. Near side, all the Gamecocks on that right side of the ice. Underneath, centering pass, Powderly just sends it wide of the blocker. Smith gets engaged. Puck comes past him. Hickman has it. Far side point. Hickman's got some room. 8 seconds to go on the man advantage. Hickman walks, sends one on goal. Saved by Badger. Rebound. There is none. Peters coming all the way down from the blue line to take a whack at that puck. Badger says no, and with 3 seconds to go on the power play, we get a stoppage.
Yeah, full line change now for Carolina. Good shot from Hickman there. Had a couple bodies in front to shield Badger from seeing that puck, but Badger covers that one up, and now the last offensive faceoff of this power play.
3 seconds left on it, and it's going to take at least a couple of seconds for the man to get out of the box. Gamecocks win it, but it's taken immediately by Clemson. Penalty time expires. Puck out neutral ice. Bit of an awkward play there. Puck taken away from Colin Burke by a flying John McKeon. Cam Mecca wheels it around from the other side of his net. Stripped of control here. McKeon swats at it. Loose in front. Russell going to play it into the corner. With it again now. On the backhand, they'll move it back to the point. Clemson. Joe Halsey back down. Across. Here it comes now. Ralston, quick shot off the shin guard there of Owen Thomas. Loose in front. It comes again. At the point. Ralston saved by Russell. The long wrister from Ralston ends up right in that Carolina crest, the descending diagonal letters, spelling out Carolina on the chest protector of Trip Russell, and a face-off ensues with 6 minutes to go.
South Carolina's done a good job blocking shots tonight. Defense doing well. Owen Thomas, the latest recipient of a Clemson shot. Good job stopping shots on this 5-on-5.
Tigers win the offensive zone draw. Luke Rudman takes a hit, unable to make the play though. Still battling for it. Near side, right in front of our broadcast stand here. Matt Owen gets a shoulder up high. Play continues though. In the Clemson end, forechecking is Alex Siegfried. To no avail, the puck ends up back in neutral zone. Piaknik has it. Sends one out off the dasher all the way back in for an icing call as Parker West comes back. The hybrid icing is the standard here in the ACHA. Unlike the no-touch icing in Olympic play and the old days of the NHL, you had to come back and touch the puck up to get the icing. But now the hybrid icing, the puck is dumped in from behind the red line. The defensive player, if he beats the attacker to the top of the circles, they blow it dead there. If the attacking player beats the defender, then it's whoever touches the puck first. It saved a lot of players a lot of pretty gruesome injuries here. Gamecocks win it in Clemson territory. Bolger spins off a check, spins off a second check. Joe Halsey not happy about that one. Off the dasher. Oakley shoots one through traffic, never got through. That hit, I believe, Jake Vanderleest in front. Not happy about that one. Oakley falling down as Bolger had a chance to pick that puck up. Bolger has it, neutral territory. Dishes one on the backhand now to Julian Reese. Reese just narrowly avoids a heavy body check there from Piaknik. 5 to go here in the third. We approach the end of regulation. Everybody gripping their sticks a little bit tighter here as it's dumped back into Gamecock territory. Ryan McGowan can't hang on to it. In behind his goaltender. 2 Clemson forecheckers come down. McGowan takes it out through the slot. Up ahead now, Chad Lazine down the right wing. Stripped of control there. Nice defensive play by Baltus. Backhanded ahead. D to D. Peters has it. Tries to send one between the wickets there of Frankie Stapleton. All the way up in the air. Swatted ahead by the free hand of Duncan Hickman. Into Clemson territory. Center ice, the Gamecocks regroup. Peters redirected by the stick of Ian Powderly. That'll negate the icing. Owen Thomas gets in after it with some speed. In behind the net, tries to turn it to the backhand, and he can't do it. Thomas for Powderly to the point. Peters walks, fires, knocked down in front. Tigers take over. Back the other way again.
Good back check by Powderly.
Alex Schreiber leading the rush. Powderly has it. Smith sends it out to the right wing. Thomas sends one. Saved by Badger. And another whistle here as that puck hit him right in the Tiger paw.
Yeah, that whole play set up by the back check by Powderly. Hustling back. Clemson with a chance for a rush, but shut down by Powderly. Good shot, good save by Badger. And this game remains tied.
We are well past midnight here. This game has occupied 2 different days. And if the score doesn't change, we're going to go further here into overtime, perhaps a shootout. Last time these 2 teams met, it did go to a shootout, and the Tigers won it. All the way back on March the 2nd. Back again. Tigers come, taken away by Avery Pruden. In behind his goaltender. Pruden out off the boards, knocked down by a stick of a forechecker. Big hit by Pruden. He's not afraid to hold the body. Ronan Egan down the right side, stripped of control. He's sandwiched in between 2 Tiger defenders, but that allows Rudman to get the puck. Quick shot, he scores! Luke Rudman from the side of the net puts it under the glove of Badger. The Gamecocks reclaim the lead. It's 5-4 here at the Pavilion. Gator gets another one.
Big time play from Rudman. First things first, South Carolina drew 2 Clemson defenders over to try and get that puck, but it snuck in behind him, which left Rudman with a one-on-one chance with the keeper, and he finished from an awkward angle, side of the net, right behind Jake Badger to make this game 5-4 with only 3:30 remaining.
That'll be good enough for Owen Thomas's first assist of his South Carolina career. The officials have a few extra words for the Gamecock bench, and Luke Rudman loves scoring in this building. They're actually going to give the assist to Ronan Egan. His second point of the night. Owen Thomas is going to have to wait for his first point. 3:21, a new lead for South Carolina. Can they hang on to it? Bolger in the neutral zone. Spins off a check, goes to Reese. Quick shot, glove save by Badger. And Julian Reese will have to look a little further for his hat trick.
Yeah, Dillon, this is exactly what we talked about in the pregame. Last year, this Carolina team couldn't close out close games at the end of the third period. But here's an opportunity early on. First game of the year for this new team, new squad, a lot of high expectations. Can they close out with 3 minutes to go?
Both these teams just oozing with resilience right now. They go back and forth. It's one of those games you just don't want it to end. 3:05 to go in the neutral zone. Parker West can't settle that down. A fluttering puck ends up on the stick of Jake Vanderleest. Hands it over to his center. Joe Halsey. Now into the corner. McGowan slaps that one off the high glass. Skipping puck can't be handled there by Owen. Vanderleest has it. Underneath, centering pass knocked in front. Hit Parker West in the shin guard. Big hit there by West, and that'll draw a penalty. Awkward collision there, and slow to get back to his feet, John McKean. That's going to result in at least 2 minutes, most likely more. An unfortunate play right as McKean lost his footing. West committed to the hit. Ended up being a hit from behind. We'll see if it's a major or minor penalty. John McKean slow to his feet, but he is back on his feet, skating off under his own power.
Yeah, West trying to make a big play there. Went in for the big hit there. Looks like they are going to give it a minor. They put 2 minutes up on the board.
That's a big break for South Carolina.
That is a big break. 2 minute minor rather than the 5 minute major. Still 2:35 left in this game. Clemson will be on the power play for the majority of the rest of this game. South Carolina's penalty kill He's going to be tested here.
We'll keep an eye on Jake Badger. 2.5 to go. Clemson on the power play. Goalie pull may be coming. A point shot hits the glass in behind Badger. Or Trip Russell, rather. Fortunately for us, we get a stoppage in play. Puck out off the high glass. The official booking is a hit from behind to Parker West, a minor penalty. And again, we cannot overstate the luck there. Matt Owen, one of the Gamecocks' main penalty-killing centers so far tonight. Can't win the face-off. Tigers have it along the half wall. Walking down low, it's Butterfield. Goes behind the goal. Centering pass, loose in front to the point. Quick shot there by Ralston. Knocked in front again. Played a free by the hand there. Nice play by Oakley. Gator can't get it out. Luke Rudman swatting at it. Matt Owen comes to the near side. 2 minutes to go. Swatted down there. Nice play there by Lance Ralston. Rudman gets it free into the neutral zone. Swats it back down. Under 2 to go. Jake Badger still in his cage. Full shift change for South Carolina. 4 new penalty killers. Hickman, Mecca, Ronan Egan, Colin Burke. Big hit there by Mecca getting in on the forecheck. Tries to wrestle it away from a man. Loose in front, they score! A shorthanded goal for Cam Mecca. They advance the lead to 2. It's 6-4 South Carolina. A broken play goes the Gamecocks' way.
And the captain coming up big time in a big time to score. What a play. Heavy forecheck. We've talked about the forecheck today, how they've been much more aggressive on the forecheck. They were as well last year. And Mecca getting a good bounce, the puck going in the net, and it looks like that one will seal this game.
It's 50-50 when you pinch in on the penalty kill like that. Not ready to sign off on this one yet. 1:07 to go on the power play for Clemson. Matt Loughran uses his timeout. We get a breather here. Alan Sirois giving direction to his penalty killers. Not out of the woods yet. A power play goal and a goalie pull. A goal with the extra attacker for Clemson is all it would take. And they are right back in this game. But for now, the deficit remains 2, thanks to Cam Mecca's second goal of the night. Ronan Egan credited with the assist on that one, his 3rd point of the night. A goal and 2 helpers. And the Gamecocks sitting on a 2-goal lead here. Trip Russell heads back to his net.
Yeah, as a coach right now, you're telling your team to stay disciplined, get that puck. It's actually can be considered fortunate for South Carolina with the penalty because they can clear the puck. They can dump the puck without being penalized for icing. So with this 1:40 left, 1:07 on the penalty, South Carolina's going to have to do some killing.
Jake Badger stands at the hash marks, awaiting the pull. Tigers win it at center ice. Isaiah Jackson down the left side. Badger scrambles for the bench. Power play, they shoot. Jackson stopped by the right pad there. Trip Russell. Rolling puck goes all the way back down, headed towards the empty cage. Finally taken there by the Tigers. Jack Owen Turner, a pair of goals tonight. Away from the forechecking Ronan Egan. 1:18 to go. Vanderleest down the left side. The Tigers need to. Quick shot, hit Russell in the face mask, and it ends up below the goal line. Vanderleest walks the line. Turns his shoulder, goes back down low, below the goal line. Another quick shot from a sharp angle. Hits a stick, goes out of play with 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Vanderleest taking those sharp angle shots from the left wing. That was how he scored his goal early on, and that's how he's going to look to score another one here. 1:05 to go. Offensive zone chance for the Tigers coming up.
Yeah, quick chance there from Clemson. Lowering the shoulder and moving in towards the crease. Good job keeping that one out.
The deficit is 2, but the pressure certainly not off yet. Gamecocks have trouble with this defensive zone faceoff. It bounces in and out of the skates of a few players. Julian Reese can't handle it. Tyler Oakley, now Reese. Reese taken into the boards. Near side, he'll battle for it. 48 to go. 6-4 the score. The Gamecocks trying to nurse this lead to the finish line. Tigers have it. Flutter pass goes down low. Owen Thomas comes away with it, tries to clear it on the backhand. It rolls all the way back down. And out of the box here is Parker West. Out towards the empty cage. Big chance there by Julian Reese. He got in after it. He wants that hat trick. 26 to go. Tigers regroup. Net's still empty. Isaiah Jackson brings it on. Stepped into it, open ice by Owen Thomas. And now we have offsides called. A shot after the whistle. Trip Russell not happy about that one.
That's a big play by Owen Thomas. He's had a couple blocks tonight, but that right there, pushing that puck and stopping the man, creating the offsides, and giving the chance for the team to reset, get some fresh legs out there for the final 20.
Owen Thomas, noted for his offensive talents in training camp, but right now his physicality being the outstanding factor tonight. Off the draw in the neutral zone, Gamecocks win it back. Burke plays it all the way ahead, rolling puck. Even strength, but with the goaltender pulled, 6-on-5. No more penalties for now. Bouncing puck at open ice, taken there, Schreiber, knocked down in front. Ryan McGowan plays it off the dasher in front of his goaltender, 2 seconds and 1. And the Gamecocks take 2 points here in Clemson. Final score of the game, 6-4 South Carolina. They come into Taylor's and sneak 2 points out from under the Tigers.
Impressive outing for the Gamecocks tonight, especially the young kids that we talked about pregame, we've talked about in the scrimmage. A lot of high expectations for these kids coming in, and they performed tonight, Dillon.
Handshakes at center ice. Trip Russell meeting his adversary, Jake Badger. Mutual respect between the two. Some outstanding saves made by both goaltenders. An absolute onslaught weathered by Jake Badger. But Trip Russell comes up victorious in his first game in a South Carolina uniform. Power play, special teams. We said they'd be the difference tonight. Some power play goals get us to 6-4. The Gamecocks get out of here once they get the special teams rolling.
Absolutely, and can't forget about the penalty kill. Also played very well tonight, clearing the puck out. Smart defensive plays from this defense. We saw a lot of mistakes last year. It was a big question coming into the season, but the defense stood up, did their job, and South Carolina with a quality team win.
A strong, healthy mix of leadership from the upperclassmen and youth from the new guys. 3 points for Ronan Egan, alternate captain in his first game. Cam Mecca, the captain, 2 goals in his first game as a captain. And the new guys, Chad Lazine, a pair of assists. Michael Peak with the helper. 2 goals for Julian Reese. And a goal for Gator Rudman, one of the sophomores tonight. He was a new guy not so long ago. But the underclassmen, 18 out of 25 on this roster are underclassmen, sophomores or freshmen. They brought the offense tonight.
Yeah, very impressive all around. A lot of great offensive chances. The shots were unreal. A lot of shots from the South Carolina team, and a good job blocking shots on defense, as we talked about. Quality team win, and a big win with Clemson being in conference.
That's right, the new SEC, 16 teams. Clemson joins that conference. These two teams won't be done with each other just yet. They've got a few more meetings to contend with until they can pencil their names into that Nashville tournament come February. Up next for the Gamecocks, they'll have a weekend series with Coastal Carolina next week. We will do our best to be there for that, internet and other factors permitting. But for right now, that's going to just about wrap it up. The final score here from the Pavilion, South Carolina 6, Clemson 4. The Gamecocks with their first win of the year in their first game of the year. We thank you so much for joining us. For all of us here at the Capital City Sports Network, I'm Dillon Clark. For Zach McKinstry, good night, Carolina, and forever to thee.